got Eric over here on the stand-up bass from Asheville, North Carolina. He's also from New York City originally. We got Matt Keegan. He's from New Orleans, but he's now a transplant in Nashville as well. So we're going to do this song. It's called Rock and Roll Ruby. It was performed by a man named Warren Smith, and it was actually written by a man named Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash did not perform this song, just live. But, yeah, I like this song because a lot of people think of Johnny Cash, they think of country songs, but he was actually a rock and roll singer and a rock and roll songwriter. This is one of his first ones. It goes like this. Lord, I took my ruby chicken on the outskirts of town. She took her high heels off and roller stockings down. I called her in the jukebox to get a little beat, and everybody started watching all the rhythm in the beat. Yeah, she's my rock and roll ruby. Lord, I rock and roll ruby. Yeah, when that ruby starts a rockin', Lord, it satisfies my soul. One night she left me all alone. Lord, I tried to contact her on the telephone. She said, oh, wait a minute, Bordeaux, don't get so. All I really wanna do is rock a little bit more. She's my rock and roll ruby. Yes, my rock and roll ruby. Yeah, when that ruby starts a rockin', yes, it satisfies my soul. Do is rock a little bit more. She's my rock and roll ruby. Oh, yes, a rock and roll ruby. Yeah, when that ruby starts a rockin', yes, it satisfies my soul. Juking on the outskirts of town. She took her high heels off and rolled her stockings down. I called her in the jukebox to get a little beat, and everybody started watching all the rhythm in the beat. And she's my rock and roll ruby. Yeah, that rock and roll ruby. Man, that ruby starts a rockin', Lord, it satisfies my soul. I said, rock, rock, rock and roll, rock, rock. Rock and roll, rock, rock, rock and roll, rock, rock, rock and roll. When that ruby starts a rockin', Lord, it satisfies my soul.
Oh yeah, it's Sebastien Bordeaux with us here today on the big plate, live from Barley. So, Sebastien, where did you grow up?
Well, I was born in Redding, California, and I grew up all over Mount Shasta and the Sierra Nevadas when I was a kid.
Okay. So, was your family musical?
Yeah, my dad was. My dad was a window tinner, but also a country rockabilly guitar player and singer on the weekends at the local pub.
Well, okay. So you come by that naturally, I guess. What about you as a musician yourself? If you grew up in that environment, did you always aspire to be a musician when you grew up, or did you think maybe you might do something else?
I think I always wanted to play music just because, I had a pretty seedy childhood, but my dad was always really stable and grew up super poor, but we always had instruments around, and there was like that passion that my dad had in teaching us that. And I always listened to little mixtapes that he made of his band and used to sit there and think about, man, that'd be really cool to make a living doing that, especially doing like roots music, which, is a lot harder when you're trying not to go mainstream,
Right. And so when the songwriting part of that, when you started writing your own music, when did that come to you?
Man, I think I have a song on here. It's called Two-Steppin' Mama that I'll sing in a little bit. That was the first song I wrote. I was about 16 years old where I wrote something that somebody was like, that sounds like a song, man. You should play that. And then I was embarrassed to record it forever. And then I'm actually releasing it on my second studio album this spring, which will be pretty cool.
All right, so let's talk about that second studio album that's coming up. Like we've been seeing some singles popping out here and there. So tell us more about the actual album. When's it coming out?
It should be coming out mid-spring, late spring. It's going to be with a record label called Swell Tune Records. They're from the Northeast. They've been super supportive. I actually met them I used to play bass with Wayne the Train Hancock out of Texas, and so people kind of started noticing me playing bass with him and realized that I was super into that roots music. And so I remember calling them up one day just saying, hey, I'm in Nashville now. I'm closer to you guys. It'd be nice to release an album. I'm like, I already got it recorded. And so I sent it to Beck, who owns the label, and she's like, yeah, we're going to release that. And I was like, cool. All right, let's do it.
They're also really good about placing it out there on Bandcamp, and I am a poster child for Bandcamp. So you watch it, keep your eye for the new project to be out soon, very soon.
Yeah.
Is there a title?
It's called Drop the Other Shoe. Yeah. I got a song on here called that, too, and you'll get to learn about that in a second here.
Okay. SebastianBordeaux.com is the website, and I guess you're headed up to New York next, and then a bunch of gigs out in California.
Yeah, we're gonna do Sugarlands tonight in Gatlinburg, and then Manhattan. Play three gigs at Lucinda's, the Whalen, and then Heart Bar in Brooklyn. And then I'll be doing the West Coast with a band out there called the Centuries, and they play with a guy named Deke Dickerson. They're his whippersnappers, and they're also my childhood friends. So we get together and conglomerate, a whole showcase unit of musicians up and down the West Coast. So that should be pretty cool.
I'm a Deke geek. Love him. He's over in Vegas right now doing the thing. Well, y'all, Sebastien does have some merch available over here after the show, and you all get the opportunity to shake and howdy with him. And thank him for being here with us today. I'm out of the way. It's Sebastien Bordeaux on the WDVX Big Plate, live from Barley's.
I'm gonna do the song from my first album. I released this with Wild Records. It's called Moonwater Baby. Squares away, she my moonwater baby, she my moonwater baby, she my moonwater baby. You don't scare me. She got the mojo bag filled up with stones, black nitro, hot from bone. All these things get me wound up. I'll drink her blood right from a cup. My moonwater baby, she my moonwater baby, she my moonwater baby. You don't scare me. When I flipped the page, I nearly lost my head. My moonwater baby, she's my moonwater baby, she's my moonwater baby. Give me back my head. How? a big black pot and a wooden spoon. She got the potion spelled for any day. Love's too scared to squat, so wait, she my moon water, baby, she my moon water, baby, she my moon water, baby. You don't scare me. It's kind of spooky, kind of dark song there. It's a true story. It's a true story. I'm going to do this song. It's on the new record. It's called You're the One for Me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, picked up here, big old lips. I really, really, really want to shake your hips. And I know you're the one for me. Well, big old lips, big old eyes. Baby, 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 Lord, I love your style. And I know you're the one for me. I'm in a New York, Texas, California. Baby, I know one thing, that I never met another little girl that makes me want to buy a ring. Well, picked up head, big old lips, really, really, really want to shake her hips. And I know you're the one for me. Fish that's talking all over the town. I know you're the one for me. Well, fish that face, love your face. Oh my, my, and I love your taste. And I know you're the one for me. I'm in New York, Texas, California. Baby, I know one thing. No, I never met another little girl that makes me want to buy a ring. Well, pics up head, big old lips. Really, really, really want to shake your hips. And I know you're the one for me. Oh yes, I know you're the one for me. Oh yes, I know you're the one for. All right, that's a fast one. It's a little bit more of a rockabilly song there. All right, I'm gonna play you a song off my new record. Or this was a single. This is gonna be for the third record, but it's been released before, and I actually love that. You brought me this yerba mate here, red. It says Machu Picchu, and that's what this song is called. It's about traveling around the world with somebody you love. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Well, I want to go to Machu Picchu with you, baby. I wanna dance on the South American star. Maybe take a walk around Lake Titicaca. We'll start off at the Panama Canal. Well, we can go to Tijuana if you wanna. Maybe load up on tequila on the plane. All these things I do, Lord, I do them just for you. 'Cause you're the perfect drug to ease my pain. We can go to Tokyo or Hiroshima. We can laugh and stroll along Mount Fuji too. Holding hand in hand, Lord, across the Holy Land. Setting sail for life beyond the blue. Well, we can go to Germany or maybe Paris. They all held that English ale is quite the ball. Maybe milk a goat, boat with no default. We'll catch that Borealis by the night. Well, I want to go to Machu Picchu with you, baby. I wanna dance under South American star. Maybe take that walk around Lake Titicaca. Start off at the Panama Canal. We're gonna start off at the Panama Canal. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Good for Eric on the bass over here too. He's walking that bass. I love that. Matt Keegan on the drums there. All right, I'm going to do a song that I mentioned earlier. This is the first song I ever wrote. I was about 16 years old, and it's coming out on the next record with Swell Tune. It's called Two Steppin' Mama. One, two, one, two, three. Well, now pretty Georgia mama wanna be my date. We'll go honky tonk and then we'll stay out late. We won't drink, we won't fuss, we won't smoke, we won't cuss. We'll have a damned old time. But when they play Pat Boone on the record machine, we're gonna break it in half, yell and scream. We wanna hear that old hillbilly western swing where you can sugarfoot all night long. And you'll be my gal, I'll be your guy, and everything's gonna be alright. When we run out of dough, we'll have to go home, Lord, and dance in the candlelight. Even though we seem to be 1,000 miles apart, you can get me to fetch like a dog in a park. I know we're just friends, and that's alright, but if you lose your heart, here's hello to pretty Georgia mama, I can see us now. We got a quaint little farm and a couple of cows, a bird, a duck, those birds they like to cook. We'll have a damned old time. And when the dogs they come out just to holler at the moon, we're gonna dance the barn like a couple of loons. We wanna get that old hillbilly western swoon where you can sugarfoot all night long. Yeah, you'll be my gal, I'll be your guy, and everything gonna be alright. When we run out of dough, we'll have to go home and dance in the candlelight. Even though we seem to be 1,000 miles apart, Lord, you can get me to fetch like a dog in the park. I know we're just friends, and that's alright, but if you lose your heart, here's mine. You guys. So normally I have a 4-piece band up here, and I don't play electric guitar for myself, so I'm a little bit nervous, so bear with me. But you know, sometimes you just gotta roll with 3 guys and see what happens. I got this song right here. I noticed you're wearing your PBR jumpsuit right now, so there's a song coming out on the new album as well. It's called the PBR Boogie. It's about when life hands you lemons, you can still afford to drink PBR. Night I danced all over town. The Lord, I woke up this morning with my bank account down. I do the PBR boogie, the PBR boogie, the PBR boogie, the PBR boogie. When your bills are due, Lord, you will do the PBR boogie too. I had me a woman, I loved her mad until she tipped on out with everything I had. I do the PBR boogie, the PBR boogie. When she takes it from you, Lord, you will do the PBR boogie too. Was putting along until the engine blew up. There was something wrong. I do the PBR boogie, PBR boogie, Lord, the PBR boogie. When it's do, Jesus do, oh, do that PBR boogie too. I said I got me a paper paycheck the other day until the tax man came. He took it all away. I do the PBR boogie, PBR boogie, the PBR boogie, the PBR. When they take it from you, Lord, you will do that people boogie. That's a PBR boogie.
Oh, it seems like the perfect time for me to break in right now. Support for the WDVX Blue Plate Special comes from listeners just like yourselves. We are in our spring fun drive here at WDVX, and we do need your support to keep the good music going. We appreciate Barley's for their support. They take very good care of us here at WDVX. Support also comes from Visit Knoxville as well. But we are in our spring fun drive here, and you know what I started telling people yesterday was that our journey this year actually began last year, and Benny Smith came on board with WDVX about a year ago, and kind of basically lit a fire under all of us at the station, and there's a renewed excitement about the station and participation amongst the DJs that had kind of come disconnected. And then through that process, as we were pulling together back as a station, we lost a lot of funding. And again, Benny was there to rally us up, and because of your support, we were able to make up a big portion of that money last year, and we're going to try again this year as well. But, you know, that started our process towards 2026, and as we rolled into 2026, because of the changes that happened in 2025, as I mentioned, the Blue Plate Special and WDVX were named Knoxville's finest. That was a big deal for WDVX. We have already placed a new tower in Gatlinburg, and there's probably more of that to come on down the line, but these things aren't cheap, and we've got to keep our regular budget happening at the radio station. So we've got, very soon we'll be in a new performance space at Visit Knoxville. There's a lot of new going on right now at WDVX, and we're not even halfway through the year yet. And where we're going to go next, that's kind of up to you and your support. We need you to help us keep the good music going. We do fun drives twice a year, and Grace is up there right now. She'll take your call at 865-544-1029, or you can make that pledge online at WDVX.com. Once you get there, just click on that little donate button. We're saying it's WDVX's time to shine, and we can do that with your support, and a lot of new coming your way. So sign up for that newsletter holler. We're going to keep you up to date with all of the goings on. We're fixing to next Wednesday release both the new summer concert series schedules for everyone. So yeah, WDVX.com. Click that donate button, and we thank you for listening to and supporting East Tennessee's own WDVX. So, I didn't mention that we have a love bucket down here for Sebastien as well. We love him too, as much as we love WDVX. So let's fill that bucket up for him for making some music for us today. Again, SebastienBordeaux.com. For more information, we're going to get a few more tunes here today from Sebastien Bordeaux on the Blue Plate Special.
All right. We're gonna do this song. It's called "Drop the Other Shoe." I wrote this when I was living in Arkansas. I lived in Arkansas for about 5 years before I moved to Nashville. And I moved there, you know, for somebody else, and we had to live in the same house even after we broke up, and we were stuck in two different rooms, and it was really toxic and weird. But I got this song out of it. It's called Drop the Other Shoe, and that's the title of the next album. I said, if you don't wanna love me like I've been loving you, I think it's time that you and I should drop the other shoe. Well, I've been counting over sheep, I've been crying because of you, and I can't sleep when you're awake, lying in the other room. Well, baby, it's been 2 whole years and 31 days, and now we don't know how to love anymore. I said, if you don't wanna love me like I've been loving you, I think it's time that you and I should drop the other shoe. I said, if you've been loving him like I've been loving you, then I think it's time that you and I should drop the other shoe. Yes, I've been counting every tear that I've been crying inside my bill, and I don't like to drink anymore since you got out of here. Well, baby, it's been 2 whole years and 31 days, and now I don't know how to love anymore. I said, if you don't wanna love me like I've been loving you, I think it's time that you and I should drop the other shoe. I think it's time that you and I should drop the other shoe. All right. I think we got time for what, like 1 or 2 more here? We got time for 2 more. All right, we're gonna do this song. This song's called Creeping Along. It came out on my first album with Wild Records. This song's about hot rods and pretty women. I got a big Holly carb, it gets me where I go. Dressed in my sick cat gum load, my head was taking floating. I've been creeping along, my motorbike to the rhythm and blues. Yeah, when I see you on the street, I knew my heart was bound to lose. I got these chrome-plated tires, they shine against your shoes. Got spokes made a wild girl, but you just lit my fuse, and I've been creeping along, my motorbike to the rhythm and blues. Yeah, when I see you on the street, I knew my heart was bound to lose. Seat, it likes to see the pair. I will, I feel complete. Oh, God, until you're sitting there, 'cause I've been creeping along, my motorbike to the rhythm and blues. Yeah, when I see you on the streets, I knew my heart was bound to lose. I got this big just like the stars. Well, I'd do anything, yes, I'd even sell this coffin I've been creeping along. My motor box to the rhythm and blues. Yeah, when I see you on the street, I knew my heart was down to Oh, yeah, we'll do another one here. You guys wanted to dance, don't you? You guys want to dance to something kind of Latin? All right, let's do that. Let's vamp on A. This is Latin jazz. I have a recording of this. It's a Bill Monroe song. And it's an old bluegrass song. You guys know what that is. But my grandpa's from Venezuela, so I like to put a little Latin flair on things sometimes. This one's called Blue Moon of Kentucky.
Sebastien Bordeaux with us here today on the big plate live from Barley's. We've got time for one more tune from Sebastien, but before he does that, thanks to our dancers for dancing. Yes.
Which one you want to do?
You can see them every Thursday night on Honky Tonk Thursdays. Many times it's right here inside of Barley's on Thursday evenings. The room is full of dancers, y'all. It's quite a sight to see and a lot of fun. Sometimes you might even see this fella up there playing music for them as well. SebastianBordeaux.com for more information. Heads up New York. He is headed that way for a few days before heading out to California for a whole run of gigs. You can find the complete tour schedule because it's a busy one there on the website as well. Going to watch for that new project to come out here later this spring as well. And we want to invite everybody back next week. We're going to do it all over again On Thursday, we'll be here on the Blue Plate special with Huey and Shlomo Franklin. And on Friday, next week's Big Plate brings Cheap Souvenirs. And they will be releasing their brand new project that day, which you've been hearing all over WDVX here lately. And you can find out more about those shows by visiting our website there at WDVX.com. We do have a little love bucket for Sebastien and the band, and also some merch available over there at the side stage afterwards where you can shake and howdy. Diane's up front. If you'd like to make a donation to WDVX, she's got pledge forms up there as well. And as always, we thank y'all for listening to and supporting East Tennessee's own WDVX. Aren't you headed up to Gatlinburg this evening?
Yeah, we're going to Sugarland's Moonshine Distillery,
All
7:30
right.
p.m.
You be careful up there.
All right, we like it.
They're tricky.
Yeah.
They're tricky up there. Sometimes they'll say, "Hey, we can pay in moonshine," and then you're in trouble.
Good thing they got us a hotel.
Yeah.
I've already been to jail 3 times. I need to go again, you know?
We're gonna get one last tune, y'all, from Sebastien Bordeaux on the Big Plate live from Barley's.
All right, this one's called My Only God Is You. This is on my first album. I got to go, Lord, she stands at my door. She gave you ribcage, red, black, and blue. That's what she'll do. Oh, my Lord, that's what she'll do. Satan is your God. She said, baby, my only God, but it's you. She is a native with feathers down her spine. She gave your ribcage, commencing to conspire. That's what she'll do. Oh, dead fool, that's what she'll do. Oh. Satan is your God. She said, baby, my only God, but it's you.
Sebastien Bordeaux. Thank y'all. Join us again next time for more real live music on the Big Plate live from Barley's.